Hello everybody, and welcome to Toolbarn.com's Barn Banter, the show that tries to show you the right tool for the right projects and to make your life simpler when you've got work to do. Hey, over the next few weeks and over the next several episodes, we're going to give you some information about great new tools from all the major manufacturers, all the accessories that go with those tools, and other things that make your work life just a little bit easier, whether you're a professional or a home do-it-yourselfer. So it's just a lot of information that'll make things a lot simpler for you as you go down the path. We're also going to have some fun because, hey, you know, we're talking power tools. Power tools ought to be fun to use, and they ought to help your creativity and help you get things done conveniently and in a hurry, right? At least as fast as possible, and to do those jobs well. So that's what we're going to try to show you over the course of the next umpteen episodes that we do. Today's episode is going to deal with decking. And I'm going to start off with something that might seem kind of odd when we talk about decking, but pants, okay? I'm wearing a pair of pants made by Blokladder. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Blokladder pants. And these things, you know, are really cool. They don't necessarily look like normal pants, but they don't necessarily look like work pants either. They're kind of an extension of your toolbox. And let me give you just a sample here. These pockets actually untuck from the pants. And you can put all kinds of stuff in there, nails or other types of things. And if you look at how these edges are cut at an angle, everything is kind of triple stitched. You're not going to have fasteners, nails, or screws or whatever in these pockets that dig into your legs or your hips or whatever. It's just a really convenient way to do things, and when you don't want them untucked, you just stick them back in like so. One of the things that I particularly liked about these pants, if you look down here, these knee pads slide into openings in the pants. You don't have to use straps to buckle these things to your knees. You know, those can get pretty uncomfortable behind your knees when you're trying to kneel down. These pads are very comfortable and they're very easy to install. You can buy heavier duty pads than this, but you know, if you're working on projects like decking, which is, by the way, the subject of today's program, something like this really comes in handy. You know, it's just a convenience, and power tools and tools in general ought to be convenient, and the clothes that you wear ought to promote that convenience and make your life simpler. So that's what these pants try to do. Blokladder pants. You know, if Batman would have had these, he would not have needed his utility belt, because you can put all kinds of things in these things. So think about them. They cost a little bit more money than, say, for example, a pair of regular work pants or blue jeans, but they last a long time. They're very durable. In the long run, you'll save money and you'll save some headaches. Hey, you know, we've had a lot of questions from people about how much faster are those quick drive drills than a regular power drill. So the easiest way to find out is to have a little competition, and we set one of those things up. You be the judge for yourself.
Go! Here, turn it.
Well, the results are pretty obvious. The quick drive drill is obviously a lot faster than the regular power drill. So you may ask, is it worth it? You should probably think about the other side of that question and maybe ask yourself, is it worth it to save wear and tear on your knees, wear and tear on your back? You know, only you can answer those questions, but quick drive drills really do present some advantages when you're doing a project like a deck. Hey, you know, no matter what kind of a project you're working on, sooner or later you're going to have to make your mark. That is, you're going to have to mark something for measurement and then eventually cutting. And Brett Wilson with Milwaukee Tools has a better way to do that. Brett, why don't you show us what you've got here?
Well, Milwaukee, in true Milwaukee fashion, does it. What they try to do is innovation in everything. We took a hard look at what our end users were doing, the challenges they were facing on the job site, and a lot of it was, like you said, marking. There and forth, we came up with our ink saw marker. What we found is that Normally guys are using a general purpose marker. It's made for household usage, storage and container, basically overall average marking, not for a job site. You can see with the construction of this tool, with the cap off, it'll roll away from you. It doesn't have any features of it that dovetail to what an average end user is doing. And also in their ink can only write on so many different surfaces, and it's a very slow drying ink, as you can see, a simple smudge. With Milwaukee's ink saw, we said, hey, what does the average construction worker do? What are they wearing? PPE. So we put on a hard hat clip so that it's always available each and every time you need it. A lanyard device to keep it on any badges or anything like that. We also have a fin on the barrel so it's not going to run away from you. It'll be there each and every time you need it. With the tip, we reinforced our tip so it can write on very aggressive surfaces, tile, dust, oil, or watery, oily surfaces, but also in the ink. Our ink is ASTM certified, so it's non-toxic and it's fast drying. You can see there, it's not going to smudge or run on you. It'll last whatever you want to last it to.
So it's kind of an all-purpose marker for all kinds of weather conditions, indoors or out, really, no matter what you're trying to mark.
Whether you're new construction, remodel, home, anything, it's going to do it for you. And also what we found, this is really pretty unique too, is you can get all those features in this ink saw as well. And we found that guys are embracing technology more and more. They're using tablets to spec jobs, they're using smartphones. On a job site, you're in gloves, you have dirty hands, it's hard to work a technology device, so we put a stylus tip on it so you can operate all your different smartphones and technology on the job site and have all the features you need.
So really, no matter what you need it for, you've got it right there. It won't roll away from you when you're on the roof, and you won't have to fish around looking for that 10th pencil that you've been
Absolutely.
working with. Right, okay, good. Hey, thanks, Brett. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate you having me.
You bet. Thanks for joining us today. If you'd like to know more about any of the products or any of the things we've shown you, just take a look at our channel at toolbarn.com or on YouTube, and please join us again. Thanks.